And that freaking LPO's like, hey, homeboy, I'm going to get in the drive. The LPO starts driving, homies. The LPO is driving front seat, homie. The LPO starts leaning back. The LPO is driving front seat, homie. The LPO starts driving, homies. The LPO is driving front seat, homie. The LPO starts leaning back. The LPO is driving front seat. What up? What up? It's Garage Gym, homie. Let me see what's going on today, man. Today, we are reviewing, I'm paranoid, son, Innovative Labz. Wicked pre-workout. How innovative are these labs? Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you, man. So click subscribe and let's get into this. God bless all of you homies. Dude, I got my freaking yard is being ripped apart by consumers' energy. The freaking, look at this. This is insane. They're rechanging all the gas lines in my neighborhood. Terrible, dude, terrible. They don't even ask if they could come on my property and rip apart my freaking lawn. Anyway, let's get into this, homie. They're pissing me off, son. You don't want to piss me off today on the wicked, homies. I'll take these homies to the garage and spank them, every last one of them, man, one at a time. All right, man. Homie. All right, man. So this is a sister company of a... First of all, I hope you're feeling amazing. Living from your heart and staying out of the noisy head, man. I'm about to go maniaco on these homies, man. Anyway, I'm waiting for this guy to walk up to me. They're telling me they got to come in my home today and tell me find out how deep my sewer goes so they make sure their gas lines don't run. It's a whole thing, man. This is insane. Anyway, wicked pre-workout, man. I might edit this out, but I'm not going to edit this out, homie, because we're uncut here. Raw, GGH, straight up. All right, look at this. Big fat tub. An unnecessarily fat tub, I'll tell you that. And this is a sister company to high-tech pharmaceuticals. You know, they got Innovative Labz. I reviewed a pre-workout by them called Hellfire? No. Something, not a fat burner by them. I can't remember the name of it. It was freaking sick, dude. It was like an all day. I want to get more of that stuff. And I just recently reviewed Hydroxy Elite by High-Tech. Dude, please check my review on that. Hellfire. It is Hellfire by this company. It was sick, dude. Actually, really good experience. That was years ago, so I don't know how it is now. And pre-workout insanity fuel, not intensity, homie. Insanity. That's 3 notches up from intensity. And we're going to find out if this is a hitter, decent, snickle fritz, or bunkle fritz. There's 4 categories. And this was a grueling grape, man. I'm going to tell you. This was a freaking hitter flavor. I like grape a lot, man. Grape's kind of my jam, no pun intended. You like how I did that, homie? Get it? Grape jam? All right, man. Anyway, that went over your head. The thing about this grueling grape is I want to tell you guys, you need to be prepared because it's a pretty good mix of grueling and grape. But it's a little more grueling. It's like 50, dude, it's like 51.7%. It's like 51.7% grueling and 48.3% grape. So if that gives you an idea how grueling the grape is, it was definitely grueling. A very great. Of course, they got to use red number 40 and blue number 1 because I noticed the liquid was a grape color. Anyway, man, shame on these people, homies. Supplement facts, 2 scoops, 11 grams. 11 grams, dude. That is a small scoop. Let me just, whoa. You see how grueling it is? Look at that. It's smoking. My head is smoking. All right. You know, the OG GGH fans know about that one. Look at this. Small scoop size, except it's 2 of these. 2 scoops. Why they didn't just give us 1 scoop of 11 grams, it's one of life's mysteries. And I just want to tell you, there is nothing like training with the garage open, man. Nothing like training with the garage open at freaking 7 a.m. and making sure all the neighbors are up training with you. Because if they're not up, they're listening to Guns N' Roses. I listened to the whole album Appetite for Destruction on this pre-workout, man. That's how I was feeling today. So 2 scoops. So they could have used a smaller tub, I believe, because this is like that full or something. And it's 11 grams, and 2 level scoops was exactly 11 grams. In all seriousness, it was a bomb flavor. And I really like the light scoop. I always tell you guys, either give me a light STIM and focus blend, or give me a fully loaded freaking whole package. None of that middle of the road stuff. So this, you can add your own pumps onto, which is really nice. I've used this by itself, and I've used it with Maniaco Pump. All right, man, so here we go. Here are the facts, and 30 servings, homie. It could be 30 servings of trash, though. It doesn't mean anything. All right, inositol, 100 milligrams. Then you got 5 grams for the NO amplification matrix. Beta-alanine, betas, L-citrulline silicate, red wine extract, standardized to 30% glycerol. Then you got the anabolic cell volumizer, 4,090 milligrams. So this is a prop blend, homie. We don't know what we're getting. We have no freaking clue. And we'll find out, man. So they're giving you creatine nitrate, 2 amino. Hold on, here's this guy. Hold on one sec. 12:45. All right, cool. All right, let's get, now I can focus on the review, because I was waiting for this guy to come back to tell me when these freaking losers have to come in my house to check my sewer system. Probably the same people who comment on my freaking videos when I'm talking about addiction, who say, oh, you traded one needle for the other. Oh, he's on steroids. Shut your mouth, homie. It's probably the same people checking my freaking plumbing today. All right, homie. I know you homies want to check my plumbing, you freaking weirdos. All right, here we go. Creatine nitrate. Dude, they give you a bunch of freaking weird ingredients in these high-tech kind of pre-workouts. 2 amino, whatever, acid silicate, agmatine silicate, N-amino, beta-alanine, D-ribose, creatine-ol phosphate. So they're... Who knows what this stuff does, man? I mean, somebody knows, but I don't know. Then you got the neurogenic energizers, 390 milligrams. So listen to this. Caffeine anhydrous, 2-amino isoheptane hydrochloride, which is DMHA, histidine, and Rauwolfia serpentia extract. So you got caffeine, caffeine, DMHA, histidine, and alpha-yo, 390 milligrams. So I looked it up, and supposedly the geniuses online, I don't know if this is accurate, I don't know if it's not, claim that this has 300 milligrams of caffeine in it. So if that's true, that means that you get 90 milligrams for the 2-amino, the histidine, and the Rauwolfia serpentia, the alpha-yo. So I don't know, man, if that could be true based on how I feel. It sounds like it would be true, because I took the drink, I came down to the dance floor. It's time for some serious iron pump. But this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say about this, man. All right, this review's been choppy so far, man, but we're getting back in the zone, homie. We're getting wicked. All right, man, so this is what I'm going to say. This was what I would think you would refer to as an entry-level STIM junkie pre-workout. So I looked at this label and I didn't have a freaking clue. And I'll link below if you want this. Nutricartel has it, discount code GGH15 to knock off some wicked cash. All seriousness, I've heard you guys use the term entry-level STIM junkie pre. That's how I would classify this. So it's actually a positive experience. It's a mix between not a super eventful experience and a nice experience. So it's like it's kind of both. So it's like if you're, this is what I'm going to say. If you're looking to take your 2-amino pre, your DMHA hitter for the day, this is not going to blow your head off. Okay, this is whatever they got. I mean, if they told me there was 60 milligrams of DMHA, that would make sense. Because it was like, look, man, I took the drink. I felt almost no beta-alanine, maybe a little, no betas. And the pumps are pretty uneventful. The pumps are coming from your training, really. I mean, you're not going to take this and be able to tell if any pumps are from this or from that or whatever. So stack your pumps on, no problem at all. It's a nice light scoop, which I really like. So it's a very positive experience, all right? The first 25 minutes are super uneventful. This doesn't slap. This doesn't have a crazy sense of urgency. This feels like a freaking daily driver energy. It definitely, like, the 300 milligrams of caffeine makes perfect sense if that's what's in it. Feels like a daily driver energy for the first 30 minutes of the pre-workout. Then you're training. I'm training. I'm starting to feel a dialed in feeling. That's a mix between illicit and I can't really tell if it's illicit. All right, it's like right there on the edge where there's this dot. It's like just enough 2-amino, that high-tech 2-amino, that kind of creeps in there, and you got kind of a head high with it, an illicit. Man, I almost used, for a few minutes, it was like almost euphoric. It's like, whoa, okay, there is, like, it's event, like it turned from completely uneventful for the first 25 minutes to STIM junkie entry level. This has something in it that gets me dialed in. The other thing I'll say about it is, for feeling like a daily driver, I noticed my heart rate was up the entire time of the training session in the 130s to 150s. So I think that Alpha Yo gives it a little bit more of a backbone. It's like a STIM junkie daily pre, but like you don't want to use it as a STIM junkie daily because you know it's got the 2-amino in there. Well, you don't know, but it says it does, and I'm telling you that you definitely feel it. After 30 minutes, you're locked into your workout, and it turns into a very positive experience. You feel freaking really good training on it. Like you're doing set after set after set. You're very dialed in. You're very focused, but it's not over the top. I mean, 300 mgs of caffeine. The Alpha Yo's not over the top. It's like entry level in every area. Entry level STIM junkie. So it's like just getting to that STIM junkie kind of feeling without being over the top in any area. So it's like, as I said, it's not a super eventful, crazy STIM junkie pre. It just hits kind of right in the physical energy, and I like the low caffeine, 300 mgs for a STIM junkie pre. In the mental, there's a locked-in feeling with it, like a illicit, locked-in feeling, but it's not. It's very subtle. It's a subtle, locked-in feeling, but it's there. So just to give you an idea, are there pee-pee tingles? It's like a 3 or a 2 or a 3 on the pee-pee tingle, like a 2.7 on the pee-pee tingle scale. So it's like just enough DMHA to contribute to the freaking training, but not enough to give you any negative side effects or anything like that. You are very dialed in, and you feel very good. It's actually a good training pre, dude. Like, the truth be told, it actually is a really good freaking training pre, because they're giving you just enough of the Alpha Yo, it seems like, and just enough of the 2-amino, and just enough caffeine to actually give you a solid iron pumping session. Like, after, if you just, like, I take it and I go right to the dance floor and start training, and the first 25 minutes, you're like, is this anything? And then I'm telling you, there's this locked in feeling 30 minutes later, entry level STIM. So it gives you just a taste of that STIM junkie lifestyle, homie. Just a little taste. So you can evaluate if this life is for you, homie. You can evaluate if you were cut out for this life, son. You could give it just a little, somebody who hasn't taken these kind of pre's before, you could feel safe giving it to them. And it just kind of hits right for that STIM junkie daily, but it's not really a entry-level STIM junkie pre. Hard one to describe because pre's are usually like daily drivers, STIM junkie dailies with like alpha yo and no illicit ingredients or whatever, Araya, alpha yo, all that. That's like STIM junkie daily. And then there's like full-blown STIM junkie. And this is like somewhere between STIM junkie daily, but it has the illicit goods, so it's not an easy one to review. But it's a nice freaking pre, dude. Like, I had a beautiful training session with this, and but it's like if you're looking for that crack barbarian, it's not it. It's more that high-tech vibe, entry-level STIM junkie. I don't want to say it a million times. God bless all of you, man. Together, let's get this dang muscle. 30 servings, really nice. Actually, a good training pre with just enough illicits and just enough alpha yo to make your training session feel really good, but not a drug addict higher than giraffe vagina pre. Just a nice energy locked in freaking just enough for what you need for a STIM junkie entry-level hitter. God bless all of you. Together, let's get this dang muscle. Maybe I am high. Maybe I am high. I'm out.